Welcome back, Hordlings, to more Divinity Original Sin. We're stuck on the precipice here. Now, there's a couple ways you can obviously get off this if you have the other teleported pyramid, which I don't think I've got. Or if you have the homestead button, which I also don't think I have. However, I've learned that in a recent patch they've added a switch on this mountain, which, as you can see, seems to be over here.
Look out! I see a trap nearby.
And that switch has teleported inside this area filled with traps. Luckily, Ronstock's perception is high enough to notice these devious little thingies. And once we see the traps, we know not to step on them. Let's continue our adventures down here in the Black Cave. We will take the gold to sell. Good job on getting that faraway potion. A wooden stake in case we run into Bodhi or some other vampire. I hope these are worth some money. Useless but pretty. Sell it. Oh, I intend to. Remains of the source abomination. That we ripped a new one. Hear me! I am BILLEH! I will give you tons of scars. My tricks are known throughout the land. My rhymes rhyme nicely, understand? BILLEH! Understood, BILLEH. Can you tell me a bit more about yourself? Ha ha! You wish to know of me? I am the best, can't you see? Such tricks! Such rhyming! The biggest fan of the tricking, rhyming, best BILLEH man! What is this room? Sad sap! You've stepped into my trap! If you move, this room explodes. You'll have to stay till you wither away. Your only hope's a secret button. But since moving will kill you, you can't do nothing. Is the button red, blue, orange? Will you find it? Will you to roar and florange or I mean belly GAHR? I'll take my leave now. Don't forget, if you move from that spot, you'll be in top shit and get mighty hot. Too bad you can't find my secret switch. Now stay here forever, you little bitch. I don't like him. He's an asshole. Alright, I better save. And then I'm just gonna walk out of this bitch. I think he's bluffing. Wasn't bluffing. Was not bluffing at all. That was it. Another... Huh. Maybe I had to move the chest off of that switch, I guess? Can't reach. Okay. Later, Dingleberry.
Even the would-be wizards inflict chaos and misery.
I didn't search all this goody-goody gumdrops yet. Alright, let's put Lug Lug back in the lead as we delve deeper into this Black Cove. Check out my package, Ronstock. It's huge.
Alright, let's continue down. Oh. Watch out for evil minds.
Careful now. That's a trap.
We have enough beer. You go ahead and go first, Ronstock. Whoa! Looks like a lot of oil here. Oh, Jesus. We're gonna just sit there? Holy shit. That was Big Boom Boom. Well, that was easy experience. It's dark as balls down here. My package is now wet. Uh-oh. Well, they're named Headless Nick and Lillian.
Greetings.
Well, you certainly aren't from around these parts, are you? Name's Lillian. The pleasure's all yours. Ah! How much are these, Ooh, gold cups are worth about $260. Okay. Have you met my father yet? He's something of a airhead, eh?
How did you and your father get here? Where's this fucking dome piece?
Well, back when the two of us were more than ectoplasm in the wind, my father Nick, his friends called him, and myself were traveling act. He was a word man, a storyteller extraordinaire, and I was his darling little comedian. Nick the minstrel and Laugh a Minute Lily. Comedian, eh? Comedian? Is that the female comedian, I guess? Okay. While traveling, we were picked up by a band of nasty buccaneers just in time for half of them to go nuts and slaughter the lot of us. Us and themselves. The loons.
That seemed like an exciting life for a little girl.
Sure, though it wasn't always so. Way back when my father was a premier bard of Anderval, every venue wanted a piece of him and he set up his price. But you know, fortune's a cruel familiar. My ma was accused of practicing sorcery and Pop's reputation couldn't save her from the hangman, nor himself from being blacklisted everywhere from the council ball to the dive bars of the inner city deep spire. But he and I picked up what we could where we could. When I joined in on the act, we squeezed father's daughter angle for every penny it was worth.
What happened to your dad's head?
Pontius pied himself, lobbed it clear off. I can't be sure where the noggin of his gotten to either. It's turned to dust like it should have, or it's a ghostly topaz bobbing around somewhere in the deep. You seem like quite the traveller. If you happen upon that rascal's noodle, bring him here. I'm sick of staring at his brainless hulk all day. Much better to move on onto the Hall of Echoes. I wonder if he's become accustomed to having no face. Personally, I could never see myself without any eyes.
What can you tell me about the pirates I've heard about?
A bunch of bleeding rotters they were. Ran me through and sent Pa's head flying into the sea. They were right fearsome in life. Had a mighty powerful stone and made him near unstoppable. I've touched it with my own two hands. Warm as blood it was. But it made them mad as it did invincible. And before they could enjoy all the treasure they plundered, they turned their swords on one another. Pontius, the leader and the most brutal one of them all, still haunts this place. Legend has it that he waits deep in this very cave, protected by some secret doohickey in his old office. But if he's here, I've never heard so much as a peep out of him.
Bye.
Oops. Some more books. The Adventurer's Field Guide Volume 1. A true survivor can create weapons from what he finds in the wild. A tree branch deals some damage, sure, but a few nails lodged in the end will really drive the point home. If you prefer stabbing from a safe distance, drive a dagger into the end of the thing. Secret of the Scroll. They say Sir Brightstrom had a magical weapon. The tale goes that Sir Brightstrom himself had imbued it with the tormented soul of a ghost. How he would know about that, no one may ever know, but it did make him harder to hit. And he could sense when and where strikes and arrows were going to land. Unfortunately, successful though Sir Brightstrom may have been, the magic could not save his life. On the contrary, he had one drawback. Wielding the sword made his body carry a heavy burden, and as soon as he would leave the battlefield, he would appear an old, worn-down man. Tired, sickly. Strong as he may have been, his body one day couldn't take it anymore, and he died. A young man in an old body. He who smelt it. There's little more one can do with iron ore than turn it into an iron bar, heat the ore, and start molding it to the desired shape and size. Some say it's dwarves' work, and half the quality of good iron comes from dwarvish know-how, but one can't always sit around waiting for a shipment of that stuff. Alright, let's go find this switch that this light is talking about in the office. Nice throw, Lug Lug. Lucky find. Yeah, so lucky, an old buckler. Ah! Whoops. Thought you saw that one. Oh shit, you got a talent. Gonna buff up your men-at-arms skills. Want to get this our primary stuff to 5 so we can start unlocking some of these better traits. Removes your defense penalty when flanked. Not be knocked down. 5% times men-at-arms. Extra magic resistance. Oh, Weather the Storm is nice. So basically 25 magic resistance. 25%. Two extra skills. An extra ability point's kind of nice also. Heals when standing in blood. You guys said that's worth taking, right? Leech? Because I'm going to be standing in blood a lot. That seems pretty good too. Get 25% extra health once you got 5 points in men-at-arms. That seems like that'd be worth taking. 5 extra base armor plus men-at-arms times 2. Have to think about that. Whoa! Let's see what's good for him.
He's gonna be going after aerial spells. Aerial third. Lightning Rod makes you immune to stun. And Hydrosophist. Character with Ice King has a chance to chill an opponent who strikes the melee weapon, but takes 25% penalty to fire. Demon. Onstock can become a demon. I think I want to get his lightning type spells even more stronger. Let's see, he's got some books here. Looks like I can learn that now. Summon Ice Elemental. Let's do one of each. There we go. I can dig it. I can summon an Ice Elemental? I gotta see this. Yes! It's fucking awesome. He's so cute.
Come on, little life elemental, let's go, buddy!
He's gone. He broke into tiny ice shards. Okay, I guess we're looking for a lever. Well, Rat, you shouldn't be in the fucking way, buddy. Oh, I might have already done that. I think I found it already, actually. Yes, I remember the chest I couldn't open. This is, of course, where I pressed the switch that took me to the little precipice. I need to find the other pyramid. I should have that at this point. A rot-covered switch. An exotic switch. Frosty switch. Stop. Psst. thing I just saved. I don't think Ronstock picked up on those. Let's try not to get blown up, shall we? A vibrating switch.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Dropped the chest out of the sky. Holy shit! More crabs! Got crabs? Now, at least both my mages can summon something. I'm assuming you can only have one summoned monster per mage. But that gives us 6 people to fight with instead of 5. More meat shields! Smash! (109) critical hits. I'm just warming up. Chick Ticka, fast paws. Interesting name for an iced beast. Oops. Now we'll start doing some damage to that damn crab. Crab claws for dinner. You can just fall on some ice. You goober. Level 7. Sweet! I definitely want my pyrokinetic going up. I think I'm good on craftsmanship and stuff. I'm gonna start focusing more on my skills. And we're gonna make him the pyrokinetic and geomancer. And I'll figure out my traits later. Definitely know I want to focus in those fields of magic for these guys. Alright. And we know there's some devious traps over here that we don't want to step on.
Careful now. That's a trap.
Yeah, we know all about that.
Ah, so that's what that did.
Summoned undead. Can't blind a skeleton. I hit harder. Alright folks, that wraps it up for this episode of Divinity. Stay tuned for more!